Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Bioshock 2 part something or other, I don't know. Bioshock 2, I know what we're gonna do. Okay, we shot Stanley in the face, just point blank, just like, die Stanley! Alright, but let's go back and see if it changes anything to not shoot him in the face. If I just walk away, let's see what new dialogue we have. Maybe I should have done this same episode, but oh well. Go watch the end of the last one. Yeah. Alright. There we go, just walk away. Anything? Any new dialogue? If there's literally nothing new, I'm shooting him in the face. Or I'm loading my other save where I already shot him in the face.
This is it, Chief. End of the line. If I'm right, Eleanor's mama's using Adam to force all Rapture's minds and memories into the poor girl. Lamb reckons it'll make that child a saint. Now, Eleanor's in a deep, dark place beneath Fontaine headquarters, and to keep you alive, we need to sneak in and find her.
I'm still waiting for extra dialogue. Alright, screw that. I like the one where I shot him in the face better. Take that. You always heard the one. Oh. You know those friggin' load screens with that old-timey music keeps getting me copyright claims? I have to go in there and go, please mute the music. Just the music. Can you mute the music, please? Otherwise, I gotta make a dispute saying, hey, I didn't put your music in there. The developers did. Blah, blah, blah. Schmackety, please take the claim away. Because if I ever make money on this, I don't want you guys to get it because I didn't choose the music.
This facility belongs to the city now. To Ryan Industries. At least until the rioting subsides. While it is unfortunate that such measures had to be taken, I must admit, it is gratifying to see this building condemned. Fontaine is gone. Lamb is gone, or close enough. I am alone at last. Alone with my city.
Oh, that's nice. Something tells me this is not the end of the line, as Sinclair so casually suggested. New tonic, damage research. Are you a master of research? Get the most out of your unlocked damage bonuses with damage research. Well, of course I will. Thank you. Whoop. You supposed to see me? Hey, buddy.
October 9th, 1967. Hello. My name is Gilbert Alexander. And by the time you hear this, I will be clinically insane. I am recording these diaries in advance as a last-ditch effort to assist anyone I might threaten in dealing with me.
Almost looks like Mel
My
Blanc.
next message awaits you beyond the security checkpoint. The bioscan will ensure that you're sane enough to need it.
Oh, goody. Fuck.
Gil Alexander. As I recall, he was involved in Big Daddy development from the beginning. Likely had something to do with you and Eleanor, son.
Right, you done talking? Alright, so anyway, Mel Blanc, if you don't know who that is, shame on you. But he did most of the Looney Tunes voices. I feel like I'm missing... I'm trying to find those little, those worm things like that one. Thought I'd find more. Really? Don't tell me there's only one? Am I just blind? Oh. Random dead body out here. Yes, there is. Nothing, really. Wow, okay. Well, at least there's pretty fishies. Yes. Yeah, that's a wall. Nah, Big Daddy can't walk through some weeds. Might get icky. Wow, one. I found one worm thingy. Really? That is fascinating. Okay, well, so much for that. Unbelievable. Alright, well, let's go shoot some things. Come on, open up. Okay. That's normal. Come on. Auto hack dart. Nice. I thought that was just a regular one. Not what I meant to do. That's a wall. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. I can't shock him. Okay. Do.
You bastard! Run from the family's glory!
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I don't like doing that though.
We shall save the likes of you!
Oh, where are you at?
Good night to you. No, I'm off. The family sends its regards.
That was awesome. Take that.
What you get.
Wasn't there another Houdini splicer around here?
Oh, you cad!
It's not.
Of all the... it was a fun night.
Alex the Great? Oh, hell, that has to be Gil Alexander, same man who left that message we're following. He sounds mad as a March hare now.
Speaking of which, I found Alice Madness Returns on Steam. So I might just take a break from this and play that next, because fun times. I swear I'm going in circles. I am, okay. I don't know why I thought there was more to it.
Initiating bioscan. Identifying clearance level. Identified. Clinical trial subject. Classification. Protector. Designation. Delta. Status. Deceased. Error. Updating status. Please stand by.
You gonna try to kill me as I please stand by? Hey, buddy.
My secretary vouches for you. Delta, you're one of our old protectors, yes? You're a fine product, Delta. Yes, fine product. Built to last. Say, don't look now, but I believe one of your old colleagues wants to welcome you back to the office.
Oh, you mean a big daddy. Oh, shit! increased damage against the Alpha series. That's good. Oh shit, I shattered him!
Designation.
Okay.
Delta.
Did not want to do that.
Updated.
Status. Active. Access granted.
Yeah. Totally did not mean to shatter that dude, because I bet he had some goodies on him that I could have used, but oh well. Too late now. Eh. Alright. How y'all doing today? You doing good? Good. And for those of you who answered that question, I can't hear you. Silly heads. Alright. I don't think this is the end. I really don't. I think we probably have another couple of things to go.
Hello again. I have been exposed to a massive dose of substance Adam. By the time you hear this, I will have armed this facility's defenses en masse. You, my friend, must therefore penetrate them and kill me. Please believe that if I could have done it myself... and on that cheery note, you may use the diary lying near this screen to bypass the vocal print locks ahead and enter the security office. The password is Agnes Day.
Well, that was fortunate, wasn't it?
Please see password to enter. Please see password to enter.
I am.
Please see password to enter.
Starting to piss me off. Okay,
Please
fuck
see
you.
password to enter.
Oh, it's over here.
Agnes Day.
Whoops.
Please see password to enter.
Okay.
Agnes Day.
If that's all it took was a voice recording,
Access
then
granted.
way too easy.
Welcome, Gil Alexander.
I heard that. My likeness is company property, Delta, just like you are. Don't make me strip you for parts, Millardo!
Okay.
Please see password to enter.
I warned you. When you're down in the mountain, life's a pain. Weatherman says heavy rain, but little boost is all you need. Average
Bullshit.
Joe to Hercules. Stronger arm and sharper brain. That's why the future is Fontaine.
Can I just kill this thing?
Denied. Please speak clearly. Automatic deactivation for 60 seconds.
Oh, he's jamming the voice print lock with that awful crooning. See if you can find some way to sabotage his control of building security.
Can I take this thing out?
Delta, you're dawdling. The security office is well above your pay grade. If you're so keen to help, the restrooms need a good scrub. Here's a clerk or two to help you along.
Money, you goddamn parasite!
Yes, run!
The snake!
Screw you guys. Guess I'll use my spirit ammo since they keep giving it to me. If I can get the right gun.
Prison, it seems, was a blessing. Ryan is now dead by his own son's hand. But far more interesting is the program of compulsion bred into his child, coded WYK. It was some manner of verbal trigger phrase, which the boy...
Yes!
Come on.
Congratulations! You've won a battle of wits with a home appliance!
I wasn't done, you dick.
Prison, it seems, was a blessing.
Don't
Ryan
scare me. I'll
is now
put a
dead
spear into your
by his
fucking
own
face.
son's hand. But far more interesting is the program of compulsion bred into his child, coded WYK. It was some manner of verbal trigger phrase, which the boy would obey as an order, unerringly. In a way, this sad thing, this half-man, had escaped the self. Highly intelligent, but devoid of so-called free will, with all its convenient blind spots. What if he had been instructed to uphold the common good? What if he were a volunteer?
I'm done research on those guys? Really? Well, that's fascinating. Ooh, that was close.
Don't you dare touch that signal relay, Delta. Its value is 10 times your own. I'm very disappointed in you, Delta. Destruction of a Fontaine asset is punishable by summary dismissal. Shall I simplify that for you? Fired! Fired! Fired!
Good for you. What did I do?
Unzip him, Daddy!
Jeez. Holy crap, guys. Would you calm down a little? Seriously, dude? Deadly Machines tonic. New tonic, Deadly Machines. Ryan Industry adds even more value to your personal defenses with Deadly Machines tonic. Any bots or turrets you control will do even more damage to any parasites after what's yours. Alright, cool. We can do that instead of Scrounger, I guess. Oh, lightning arms right there. I'm done.
I know what you're up to. You're after my job, aren't you? With your background? Ha! Do you know what class of person we chose for the Alpha series? Criminals, Delta. You'll be laughed out of the boardroom, out of the city!
Good for you.
Thanks to new plasmid technology.
I think you're onto something,
listening to
kid.
something.
Some kind of pirate relay doohickey keeping security under his spell. Find the rest of those and vandalize them directly.
I feel amazing. Never felt better. Wow.
Can I listen again? Because...
Invest today in plasmid technology.
Whatever. Don't care. All done. Oh, there's one right here.
Here. See it glow?
I see it glow. Shut it. This is gonna be fun. Gonna be good times. Gonna be good times. Probably need a couple over here.
Here's the angel.
Alright, go for it.
Monkeys and sunshine means angels.
Wow, that was dead nuts on the green there, buddy.
Hair. Dirty hair.
Yo, bitch. Sorry, is that an Alpha series? I mean to shoot my own guy there. Increased ammo carry capacity. Yes, guys want to try that?
Daddy, you sure than Birdie.
You suck.
I'm looking for you.
Like that.
Come on, Daddy. I'm always safe with Daddy.
Damn. Alright, first aid kits. All 5, please. Holy crap. Need more of these. 320 total. Oh, 200. What? Oh, I like the increase in ammo carry capacity. I want my spear. Alright, not bad. All sorts of goodies. Somehow they came around this corner without hitting that. A little curious. Seems strange to me. Jeez. Hello. Anything else in there? Holy crap. The fuck was that? Oh, Gatherer's Garden. Health and Eve and tonic. I don't really care, but I guess Booze Hound. There we go, all tonic slots. Nice. Oh, Incinerate 3. Oh, Incinerate 3. Yes.
Explosive fire with a flick of your wrist. Charge up to blast foes with a fountain of flame.
Here you go, flamethrower out of my hand. Nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright. I don't really know where I'm going. Oh, they didn't even like the idea of me kind of going upstairs. Darn it, I am so stupid tonight. I cannot find what direction I'm supposed to be going in. Alright, not that way, not that way. Either back here. Did I really miss? That missed? Where the hell did I... Alright. That missed somehow. Oh, you lost your little helper. That was awesome. I will take him. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. Over here. We went over here, didn't we? Didn't we do all this? Yes, we did. Damn it. Alright, so there's only one spot for me to go. Well, kind of. Back. No! Ugh! Upstairs. Or back there. Why am I getting so lost? I've never had this much trouble. Normally after you get all the spears out, the body falls down, but a little bit of a glitch, I guess. Hey. Okay, I don't know why you're just sitting here on hack. Wow, that's bullshit. Okay, that last time was clearly in the red.
I designed that device, Delta. You fumble at it like an amorous baboon!
Hey, go fuck yourself.
She's helpless.
Hold still.
How about a scary crow, little fire?
Alright. Hey, nothing. No. Oh, I thought I could open the curtain for a second. Nope, that was him. That was me deactivating him. Don't want to do that.
I think I'll send her an introduction by post.
Gotta get through. Ah, through here. Oh, what's the code? Oh, why do I know the code already? You know what? Don't care. I know the code already. Hells yeah. Oh, that's why I know the code. Okay. New tonic, Caffeine Hacker 2. Take your time with Caffeine Hacker 2. Machines will all move more slowly, giving you plenty of time to subvert their inner workings. Don't need it. Just me, is that water loud?
Our hope was to bond a little sister to a single protector, so she had to be expendable in case of error. As we were fabricating a father bond, we couldn't really afford to have the girl's parents asking around. So, Fontaine's orphanages provided, and the procedure was an unprecedented success. If I had only known who the child was, Eleanor, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you guys suck. Also, did my guy die already?
We found it!
My little helper got too close to lightning and died? Are you serious? Just pick up ammo off of that cat? Alright, well, I know what I gotta do. Oh, yeah. I want to hack you.
Adam Delta. One little jab in the arm, and even a hopeless underperformer can be Employee of the Month. Or you should know.
Oh yes, all the armor piercing. All of it.
Look around. Is any of this familiar?
No, not really.
The
Should it
Rapture consumer is indebted to you, my boy. We ironed kink after kink out of our domestic plasmid line on you right here. Well, let's see if you're staying competitive. Step on up and take the spotlight.
Why, what am I supposed to do?
Ladies and gentlemen, Fontaine Futuristics invites you to shed your skepticism, evolve your expectations, and dissolve your doubt as we unveil the revolutionary power of our home defense plasmid series. May I have a volunteer from the audience? Come now, don't be shy. How about you, sir? No, he's positively rigid. Yuma, at the back. Oh, come on down. Let's give it a hand, folks.
Absconding, innocent.
Only a single volunteer? Oh, come now, gentlemen. She'll be awfully nervous up here all alone. Come on down, all of you. Subject Delta and the power of plasmids! dear, Subject Delta. It looks like you've upstaged a fellow demonstrator, and he's here to steal the show. What will Delta do now, folks?
Another Alpha series? Alright, I'm on my way. Thank you.
Still a winner, Delta. The tour was never the same without you. And to think you were so spliced you couldn't stand when we stuffed you into that getup. The Fontaine family retirement plan suits you to a T, my boy.
Okay. Good times. I wasn't ready for that, but okay, that'll work. Okay, I'm right back out here. Alright, well, let's go this way then. Incinerate, huh? Okay. Yeah, I did it. Alright. Why did my plasmid switch spots? What? They don't want security? That's stupid. Damn it. There you go. Jeez. What's this? Telekinesis. I'm sorry, that was funny. I don't care who you are. Man. Alright. Few these, few those, few this. Should be good.
Adam, Daddy, here.
Yep, you go get some.
See the light?
Damn, another Alpha series? Seriously. Just an unlimited amount? They're trying. You all done, honey? You gotta go soon.
He's nicer than other daddies.
Yeah, I sure am. Oh, right here. Nice. You're welcome. That was surprisingly easy. And look, this trap didn't work. So, Alright, good times. Now where the hell am I going?
In eternity, there will be time to pick Sophia's brain. Yeah. My lantern's lit. I'll find you. Take it all.
Anybody else? I'm willing to kill y'all.
When I fight like the old days.
Where'd you go? Are you seriously running around the other way, you dumbass? I came to you.
Get you, you fucking hero!
Dumbass. Alright, so obviously we're not getting up another row here. All sorts of glowy things all around. Look at this. Ooh, how am I missing this stuff? Really? Proximity mines galore. Holy crap. Oh, there you go.
This is Eleanor Lamb speaking. It's been many years since my last diary. Mother found a way to rehabilitate me psychologically, but she can't remove this thing inside my body. I look in the mirror, and I see a freak. I remember very little. Just an artificial sense of peace and a compulsive hunger for Adam. Dr. Alexander is trying to help me adjust. He's responsible for part of my condition, but he wants to make amends.
Used anti-personnel rounds on him. I'm hearing the tinkle tinkle of something. There it is. So, did not know that. They're saying that the guy in the first one was Fontaine's son that they manipulated. So, that was not revealed in the last game. That was just something they threw in this game to kind of mind freak you.
Each new tyrant ventured here in search of conquest, Delta. Fontaine, Ryan, and now you. But every aspiring Caesar must learn to fear the knives of his fellows. Ask yourself, what does Sinclair stand to gain in guiding you here? To the tyrant, the whole of creation is held in the relative. Sun and moon revolve for him alone. For the tyrant, even justice is whimsy. He alone is fit to weigh, to measure, and to cut.
This looks like the old doctor's office. Dude, tonic, drip out too. Try punch ups, shoot outs, drop out too.
Even as I
Do
recall this, I
massive
can scarcely believe. Psychiatry has been my continual study to chart consciousness in all its strata. But intelligence does not require introspection. The son of Ryan was more effective than all his self-aware rivals. He lived without questions. I could end the self and save the world.
Today in plasmid technology.
Neato. I love how I can't break these things, but other things can break these things. Kind of funny and ridiculous. Okay, back upstairs we go. There's a sparkle somewhere. Not too concerned. Alright. Back over the only other way I can go. Okay. Target research.
Get to work, you lazy shit! You can't. This can't be right.
Oh, new tonic, natural camouflage. Need some peace and quiet. Spice in natural camouflage. Stop moving and just fade away. Remember, not seeing is believing. I don't care. Auto hack dart, yes, sir. That looks bloody. The hell was that sound? What was that sound? Also, if that was cracked and water from the outside was getting in, it would be full by now. Not like it's got some super awesome emptying system here. Oh, that looks fun. Woo! Damn, I'm good. Wow. Can't carry more mini turrets, really? That was fun. Okay, ready for me to take the psychedelic drug one? Unstable teleport plasma. Oh yeah. And the fun begins. Oh, where to go? Oh, there it is. Come back here, you little rascal. Oh. Where'd it go? Where you at? Where'd you go, little devil? Oh, there you are.
Drop that at once. Priceless.
Yo, bitch. Take that from you. Ow. Alright, where'd he go? Where is the unstable teleport plasma? Plasmid. Where'd you go, little buddy? No, not in here? Maybe it ends in here. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, little buddy. Here? Nope. Oh, dude, I almost shot you in the face. You gotta be way more careful than that. Alright, downstairs? Come on, where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. Hey. Just trying to have some fun, you dink. Stuck him. Anyway. Where did that teleport plasmid go? Anybody see it? What do we think? Bathroom? Probably not, right? Maybe later? Maybe later. Probably not in here, right? I do need to go through that door at some point. Oh, there you are. Uh-oh. What the hell? Okay.
What are you?
Oh, is that how you're supposed to get the door code? Because I totally got it just by looking. Oh. Hey, how you doing? Question mark. What is this? Looks like Sander Cohen. Oh, took a picture. New tonic, Vending Expert 2. Watch your dollars go even further with Vending Expert 2. Enjoy rock bottom prices from all of Rapture's vending machines. Okay. Well, that was awesome.
The tyrant has no family, no friends, no country, only slaves chained in his wake. To his fellows, he asks, "Of what use are you to me?" Those who love him are his subjects, for the tyrant accepts only worship or fear.
Okay. I'm neither one of those. I'm not sure who you're talking about. Alright, good time. So, yeah. Uh-huh.
Anyone in the plasmid business ultimately requires the use of human test subjects. It's our dirty little secret. And to be frank, Rapture doesn't really want to know, provided the end product is sound. Volunteers were scarce, even as the economy buckled. A man named Sinclair approached us with a seemingly limitless supply. He rented them to us, bound and sedated. No questions asked.
Okay.
Insubordination! Severance package cancelled. Benefits rescinded.
Okay. There you go. That's all we needed. Oh, Teddy Bear had a little hat on. Alright. Good times. Let's get the hell out of here. I wish I didn't have to work tomorrow. Are we going back downstairs now? Sure are. Twinkle, twinkle.
Agnes Day.
Oh, give me the goodies.
Access granted. Welcome, Gil Alexander.
Oh, weapon upgrade. Launcher. Less splash damage, clip size, Tesla upgrade, rivet clip size. Oh man. Tesla.
Hello again. I must assume by now that you're willing to help end my life. In exchange, I have prepared a friendly security escort for you. Now, there's a switch in here which will allow you access to the real laboratories where what's left of me awaits you. Please, use it.
Okay. Ooh, big red button. Boop.
At least read our pamphlet. Oh yes, ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Come on.
Well found. Good.
Damn. It just made it hella loud. Jeez. Seriously, that shotgun. Damn. Is that not controlled by the sound effects volume? Okay. Anybody else?
Oh, the hounds! Someone must be on the property.
Feel like there's another Alpha series somewhere. Oh, there is, but you killed him, you dicks.
They all bow down to me.
I better meet more of those guys. Sucks. Oh well, here we go.
Bienvenido a la Modanito.
You're welcome.
I was to be Sophia Lamb's greatest achievement, a living composite of all Rapture's genius in the body of a single man, unfettered by self-interest. Now, I am nothing more to her than a failed experiment. My scores on tests of intelligence and moral reasoning are still noteworthy, but declining sharply. She has abandoned me, and I do not have long before psychosis takes me.
Oh, so sad. I'll pause it for just a second. Okay. Looking for the little wormies. Gotta be in a spot I can actually take a hold of them. I mean, they're glowing, they're gray, and they have a red spot. It's kind of hard to miss them. Huh. Alright. Not sure why he's down here. Not sure what's in his face mask thing either. Alright. Supposed to go that way, but there's stairs. I'm guessing this is where the teleportation thing took me. Probably right up top here. Right? How much you want to bet? This isn't where I'm supposed to go, is it? Oh, hello. Yeah, I think it was. I think when it teleported me, it was right here. I didn't look that way, but yeah, pretty sure that's it. Alright, found it. So, boing. This is gonna hurt. Luckily in water, it doesn't. Nice. You're a big sister somewhere.
As I recall from my time doing business with the owners, that oxyfill station out there is just a front for a kinda hidden passage leading down below. If Lamb's hiding Eleanor from you, that's where she'll be.
Okay, can I use it right now, or do I have to discover something first? Nothing. Okay, well, so much for that. Also, I haven't found a second little sister yet. Kinda concerned. Apparently last game, in Bioshock 1, I missed at least one little sister, which is bullcrap, because I checked every level, and then maybe I had to go backwards. That's awfully dark. Ew. Those look like atom bubbles. It's a red. Okay. Get some light in here, please.
I'm afraid the lights in here sting my eyes terribly now. Until you arrive to deal with me, they will remain off. Please, locate the breakers and flip them, and then return here to restore power.
Really, dude? You make me work for it? Ugh. Alright. twinkle twinkles. You hear the twinkle twinkles? I hear the twinkle twinkles.
Sophia believes the perfect human altruist is just a formula, waiting on us to solve for X. Intelligence and consciousness are not the same, she argued. Awareness of self naturally becomes obsession with it. So, if we could suppress my sense of self, but imbue me with the cognitive capacity to serve the common welfare, we could thereby generate the first utopian. And then, Sophia said, at long last, utopia would follow.
Nope.
Dr. Alexander has agreed to accept both measures of the new utopian project. He will become a kind of genetic chimera, host to all the minds of Rapture, accessing their talents and memories via the Adam we have gathered. And deriving in part from Project WYK, I have developed a new set of behavioral constraints. Dr. Alexander will live to promote the common good. His love and loyalty shall be spread evenly across the entire human race. For me, that is discipline at great personal cost. For him, at last, it will be instinct.
Okay.
Sophia and I knew that to create the first true utopian would come at a high cost, my friend. We needed someone to be host to all that Adam, Rapture's finest minds. A willing subject, that is to say, myself. Whatever you may have seen inside the tank, that was indeed me. I fear the fate of Eleanor Lamb will be less physical, but no less grotesque. This tank for deep-sea life is the ideal way to dispose of me. But first, you must retrieve enough Adam-infused plant life to lure me out. The slugs feed on the stuff, and it's all I seem to want now. I have left a sample here, so you know what to look for.
I want to get a better look at him. Something else tingly.
I see you out there, Delta. You want to be top man? You want to sit in the big chair? Well, come and take it.
I will, thank you. Quiet tonic. Elemental storm. Why stick with a boring routine when discouraging pesky foes? Use this tonic for a scorching, shocking, and chilling surprise. Oh, sure thing, man. Yeah, I'll do it. Bitch. Well, if that's me, I'm super easy to kill.
Well, listen, son, those override keys you've been hunting are genetically encoded. And to get to Eleanor, you're gonna need one from Alex the Great in there. First things first, we gotta pin him down. Find those plants he mentioned, and lure him back out.
Okay. Well, I mean, if the arrow's telling me to go that way, then. Where you go? Which? Is this not a plant?
I'm a doctor.
Are these not all Adam-infused plants?
Leave them at least. Buffoon.
Okay. Simple yet effective. Ugh. Well, that wasn't anything fun. That's it. Come on. Seriously? That guy locked? Why is that locked?
Master Bean, don't make me carry you.
Yeah, go ahead, tackle. I didn't do nothing to you. Ah, you little bitch. Ah, you little bitch. Holy hell.
Daddy!
Oh yeah, those guys are
me
way more effective. Way more. Also, his name was Mark Meltzer.
Ask yourself, Mr. Meltzer, is it better to be summarily executed as an outsider caught within these grounds, or to be united not just with your daughter Cindy, but with the Rapture family as well? The choice is yours. I urge you to accept the Protector program. You will live by her side and remember nothing beyond your love for her.
This is where they bound us together, Father. Playing God. You were the only good thing that Rapture ever gave me.
Okay, well, that's not psycho. I'm waiting for you. What? Remember what? Remember kids? Ever crying out loud.
She was not meant to have a father, Delta. She was to be an heir to my life's work. And this is where they changed her, bonding her to you. The child she was died in this room.
You're depressing. Thank you.
Mother has destroyed Dr. Alexander. She tried to splice him into some kind of living saint who would calculate the common good and adhere to it tirelessly. But now he's become something unspeakable. Mother's philosophy is just as corrupt as Ryan's. By her standards, it would be better to have the entire world equally miserable than to allow us to strive in our own behalf. I have to get out of here.
Okay, let's not do that again. Freaking send the Alpha series after me.
You can't have what you might need what's inside.
Absconding with an innocent. How could you?
Oh.
Running like a heavens! Hand that child, you monster!
Woo! Damn, dude. Wanna try again?
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best daddy.
Woof. Right. What? Another diary.
Mother has destroyed Dr. Alexander. She tried to splice him into some kind of living saint
Oh, we already
who
did
would
that.
calculate the common good and adhere to it tirelessly. But now he's become something unspeakable. Mother's philosophy is just as corrupt as Ryan's. By her standards, it would be better to have the entire world equally miserable than to allow us to strive in our own behalf.
Yep.
I have to get out of here.
Oh, circus of values. Yay. Aha. Okay, I see what you're doing. I'm a little over an hour, but that's okay.
Mr. Bubbles, hurry.
Hello?
Hey.
I know you're in there. I know who you are, and you don't scare me. Who are you? What are you? Get away from there!
Come on, buddy.
No time to play, Mr. B. More Adam.
What am I? No, I don't want to type anything. What the hell's going on there? What the frick was that? There you go.
Come out.
Oops. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You won't get any better that way.
Gotcha. There's all sorts of things in there. Alright.
It's just a little hint. So we remember.
Oh, okay. There's one of those down here. Not bad. I mean, I could just telekinesis all that, but I shouldn't have to, right? Nothing super special back there. Not gonna worry about it. Sorry to bother you, sir.
Come on, Mr. B.
Right.
We'll make you tangle.
I need to find another. Holy crap! 2 heavy rivets to his
Poor
head killed him.
Gilbert. It was his will to die, Delta. To serve the majority by protecting them from his lunacy. Your entire journey here is based on your refusal to do the same. Will you grant his
I gotta pause right in
request,
the middle of this.
knowing that he served the family?
Rebirth, huh? Sure, you live forever, but minus your body. I like my body, kid. I don't feature the idea of my memories and personality being stored in the head of some saintly child, like just one more dusty old book in the library.
You can gather Adam from him. Nice. But alas, I have gone too long already. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you like where this is going. Remember, if you spent a lot of time watching this, you're wondering why, it's because I am freaking adorable. And I just go ahead and didn't do that. All right. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks.